Howdy, my daughter Chelsea
I'm Chelsea.
and I are going to the bow shop to get the bow set up. You ready?
Hey, Dad.
What?
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Interrupting cow.
Interrupt me.
No. Let's go.
Here at Saluda River Archery to get this bow set up, and I'll show you some more when we get inside. Back room here at Saluda River. This place is packed. I can't hardly record out there for the noise, but I'll try to get you guys a little bit more and see where we go. You set my bow up now.
Hey, y'all. This is the daughter of the dude that runs the Hunt for Hookers YouTube channel. And he didn't film that much stuff for y'all because he didn't want to get the camera out and film it. I told him, I said, hey, you want me to film this? No. So, that's on him, man. That's on him. But, he did get a case for the bow in the box. So that's something.
Stopped to get some Chinese on the way home. I got in the car and found out my daughter did some filming for me.
An aim in life is the only fortune worth finding. An aim for this?
I wasn't able to get a whole lot of footage inside the bow shop. My daughter picking at me, but the place was packed out with people, and the guys that were working didn't have time to fool with me. They were trying to make a living. So I didn't get a lot of footage in there. Wanted to get some setup footage and things, but like I say, they were hopping pretty good. Went by Academy and managed to pick this up. Pretty nice little bow case. The bottom part and the part on the inside is kind of a semi-hard cover, so to speak. It's got a bunch of pockets in it. When you unzip this thing, you have a section here that holds your arrows. You got these little plastic boxes come with it for broadheads, field tips, all that kind of stuff. I got my release in there. And then on the other side over here, you got your bow. It's a pretty nice heavy duty like setup. $59 at Academy. That's pretty good. The cheapest bow case they have is just a little thin flimsy case at the bow shop, and it was $109. I wound up getting this bow set up at 60 pounds. I was going to shoot for 55, but 60 felt real comfortable. So I'm going to start at 60 pounds, work my way up. I may make it back to 70, but it's not a priority. As long as I'm 60, between 60 and 65, I'm happy. Where I'm going to be hunting, especially during bow season, I mean, we're talking 20, 25 yard shots at max. So yeah, I'm going to be happy either way, but we're going to see how she sounds now. Another thing is I shot these before, and I'm going to shoot them again. The Black Eagle Outlaws. And I really like the yellow back end. It makes being able to inspect blood a whole lot easier as well. But these are really good arrows. I really like them. 125 grain field tips. I'm going to probably shoot a 125 grain Mega Meat. But that's still to be determined. Mega Meat's the 3-blade expandables. But we're going to see how that turns out. But let's see how this thing sounds. Man, that thing is screaming at 60 pounds. I I can't hardly believe that. Shoot some more. Man. Yeah, I'm gonna have to work on my form on my draw. It's been a day. A lot of young people like to say it's been a minute. It's been a day. It's been several years. But man, it feels like old times. Wow, that is hauling butt. That was pretty doggone fast at 10 yards. I mean, that's pretty impressive. I wasn't expecting that. I'm gonna give her a go at 20 yards. I don't have my pin set up real good yet, so I'm not gonna push it too much and end up launching a bunch of arrows through the woods. So we'll see how this goes. I don't know what it sounded like on video, but that thing's hitting that bag hard. On those last shots, I just went back to 15 yards because, like I say, I don't have any pins set yet. It's shooting high and to the right, or excuse me, high and to the left. But hey, not too horrible to begin with. It's gonna get a lot better than that. But yeah, that's pretty impressive. I wasn't expecting to be that fast at 60 pounds. It's at 15 yards, folks. I mean, that's not a long way, but you can tell how fast that arrow is getting to the target. We'll come out here in another night, and I got some of the Burt Coyote Luminox. I'm gonna put those on and see what they look like flying low light like this. I have a street light right above me up here, and I can practice all night if I wanted to. Golly. I think I'm gonna love this thing. I gotta get back in the swing of things. Do some adjusting on my sights. As you can tell, that orange ring around there is kind of like a day glow look. It makes the sight stand out big time. And you can see the pin's pretty darn good. Well, you can't on video. Pretty darn good, even when the light's not on. So, and it's pretty much almost dark out here except for that street light. Or we used to call them daylighters. Wow. So far, I'm pretty darn impressed. Yeah. You know, one of the earliest hunting videos I ever saw was Fred Bear up on Kodiak Island with another guy, and they were out on the beach hiding behind a big rock. And this big old Kodiak bear walks by at 10 or 15 yards. I would have probably been having to change underwear. But old Fred killed that bear with a 50-pound recurve bow. Now, if you can do that, folks, you don't need to spend $2,000, $2,500 on a bow. If that's what you like, do it. You know, if you like shooting 3D and shooting 100 yards, it's all what you like. But if you want to go hunting, and I haven't rung this thing out yet all the way. I mean, so far I'm pretty darn impressed with it. Man, you line set, and you don't even have to spend this much. I mean, bear, they've got the species. The species is like $389 ready to hunt. And there's a lot of bows out there. I had people giving me ideas on bows when I bought this one. But if you bought a bow last year or the year before, that bow's no longer available because they change models every year or two. So, you know, that's kind of the world we live in. But you can find those models, if you can find them used in your local paper or something, be on to something. Strings look good. Heck, you might have to change a string. Still good bows, man. Modern equipment, CNC technology up, you can't go wrong. I mean, get out there and start shooting. And even if you don't like bow hunting, I plan on hunting a good bit because I've gotten a couple of pieces of private property that I can hunt now, but I'm not allowed to take firearms on those pieces of property. And that was my main deciding factor in buying this Bear Adapt. Another one is I love standing out in the yard like this and shooting. I love shooting a bow. And so far it feels great in my shoulder. I'm at 60 pounds. You know, I'm not shooting 70 or 80 pounds. I may make it up to 70 pounds with this bow, but I'm not going to fret about it if I don't. You saw, it's a quick bow. It's a very quick bow. This thing hit that target hard. And I'm pretty impressed so far. I'm going to keep testing on it and I'll keep you guys in the loop as I go. Getting a little too dark outside. I had to move indoors. Now I'm back in my very much needs some attention shop. I'm going to spend all day tomorrow doing this. I've been putting it off and putting it off. It's time to get it done. It is disgusting in here, and I usually don't have my shop like this. It's been this way for a while now, so time to get her cleaned up. But overall, at this point, I am more than happy with this. The bow, arrows have gotten kind of redonkulous. I've been talking to Juddy at J&J True Outdoor Adventures. He's got a video up with cutting arrows and doing his own thing. I think I'm gonna get a little bit into that because, man, you can get bear shafts real reasonable. And I think I'm gonna go that way because those things are expensive. A half a dozen arrows are 80 bucks. But all said and total, including the bag and, excuse me, I am so sorry for that. I'm still kind of getting over and I got another TrueFire Hardcore. This is the release I was using when I had my Matthews, and I really like it. So I bought another one of those. I got this on eBay. It was an open package, and I got it for $35 plus shipping. Shipping was $6. And I looked at these at the bow shop yesterday. They had the ones that they weren't camouflaged and just black and just plain black. This one's kind of the upgrade version, and they were 110 bucks. So I got a good deal on that. I love these little TrueFire Hardcores. It's one of those fold backs. I can't do it with two hands, but you can fold it back and it's not in your way. But all said and total, I'm into this thing for a grand total of about $758. That's the best I got it figured, which ain't too bad considered case, release, arrows, everything. I got this out. This is my climbing stand. And if you've ever had problems with fear of heights or you're a really big guy, I got a video coming up pretty soon on that bad boy. I think you'll like it. Been making t-shirts. I'm gonna do a short in the morning announcing who the two new t-shirt winners are. And I'm gonna get those out real soon. And don't forget, if you're not subscribed, you need to subscribe and leave a comment on one of the videos, and you'll be in line also for the next drawing. Every 500 subscribers, I do a drawing and give away 2 Hunting for Hookers t-shirts. I'm going to take you guys along as I continue to test and work on this bow. So far, I'm tickled to death. I love it. It's gotten dark on me out there, and I don't want to launch an arrow and not be able to find it. I can shoot under that light pole in the backyard, but you know, we had to have that light pole put in because thieves and meth heads, but that's another story. But yeah, I'm going to keep testing on it. I'm going to keep you guys up to date. Any pros, any cons, you know me, I'm not going to lie to you. And that bow, probably not anytime soon, that bow might be the only thing, well, that and maybe the tree stand after I do a video on that. I may share links to both of those. The bow's got a long way to go to earn my trust, but the tree stand, I trust it explicitly. And I'm never going to share a link with you guys on anything unless I am totally sold on it and I use it. But I still hadn't decided if I'm going to yet or not, but that's in the future anyway. But until next time, I appreciate you guys watching. And until I get to see y'all again, as always, peace and God bless.